One Chelsea star is reportedly growing frustrated under Thomas Tuchel. Thomas Tuchel could face a headache in the coming weeks, with Chelsea ace Saul Niguez reportedly growing frustrated over a lack of first-team opportunities. The on-loan Atletico Madrid midfielder was a late deadline day signing for the Blues but has struggled to make an impression at Stamford Bridge. After being hauled off at half-time on his Premier League debut, Saul has tasted just 2 minutes of league action since. The midfield maestro has been handed consecutive starts in the Carabao Cup but has also been overlooked for Chelsea's European commitments. And now a new report from The Sun has highlighted Saul growing frustrations under Tuchel, with a source indicating that the Spanish international has been left surprised by his limited opportunities under the German. The report goes on to outline how Saul and his girlfriend are enjoying life in London, but the Atletico man is struggling to understand how he can adapt to life in the Premier League without being given the opportunity to play. Competition for a midfield spot at Stamford Bridge is fierce right now, with a number of fringe players recently muscling their way back into contention. Both Ross Barkley and Ruben Loftus-Cheek have reinvigorated their Chelsea careers under Tuchel in recent weeks, with the former not even being handed a squad number at the beginning of the season. Although Saul will be frustrated to be behind them in the pecking order, the duo does at least represent that the door is seemingly never shut at Stamford Bridge under Tuchel. The report goes on to outline that Saul remains determined to be a hit in England, with the Spanish star determined to impress Tuchel at the Blues' Cobham training base over the international break. But even if he manages to do so, Chelsea have a rough run of fixtures coming up, and it's hard to see a fixture where Tuchel throws him in. His side are set to visit Leicester City after the international break before home clashes with Juventus and Manchester United precede a double-header of away fixtures against Watford and high-flying West Ham. It's hard to see Saul being handed any starts during that run, although there is always the chance if called upon that he can impress Tuchel with a cameo role. But something needs to change, and quickly if the midfielder is to salvage his temporary spell at Stamford Bridge. Although Barkley and Loftus-Cheek can act as a reminder that no one is ever really out of the reckoning at Chelsea, it's a situation that doesn't particularly bode well for the remainder of the 26-year-old's stay in London. Tuchel isn't likely to accommodate many passengers as Chelsea mount their title challenge, and Saul is fast becoming one.